In this video, we'll cover how to navigate through the auth module from where you can check the information of users registered in your app. To use this module, first you'll need to activate it from the project settings page. Once you do so, you'll find the module in the left panel and will also find a users table in the database created by default. If you want to create a user, click on Add User and then add the email and password. To check all your registered users, go to your users table in the database. Once you're here, you can also add more fields to keep track of additional data. Now let's cover how to offer your users the option to register in your app. To start, make sure you have created the fields for each type of data you'll ask for. Do this in the users table in the database module. Now move on to your Canvas editor to create a form and set its design properties however you prefer. For this example, we'll create 4 input fields where users will fill in their name, email, phone number, and password. Once you have the form ready, select each input field and in the modal panel located in code mode, assign its value to the corresponding name of the field in the database table, where data will be saved. This action will connect the form to the auth module. Now create a procedure of type auth sign up. Then select the button and in code mode in the Events panel, create a click event assigned to the name of the procedure you just created. To make sure everything is connected, click on Preview and test your form. Password must contain a minimum of 8 characters. If everything works fine, whenever you sign in during preview, the account information will be shown here. After finishing the registration process, the form did not hide. We can adjust this following a few more steps. Select each input field and button and in the element visibility and repeat panel in the Show If field, set the following expression. This means the element will be visible whenever the expression is false, which is why all elements are hidden now. But if you log out, everything will be visible again. We also want to notify the users they have successfully registered, which is why we will add a text element with this feedback. And we'll assign the visibility to the opposite expression used before. Additionally, let's create the logout button and its corresponding procedure. Which will be type auth, sign out. Link it to the button like shown before, and in the show if field one more time we'll set the expression we just used. We'll test it again to show you how it works. The process to guarantee your users log in correctly is pretty similar to what we have just done. We'll use the same form without the name and phone number field, since the system should remember that information. Let's create one more button with the text sign in. Then, create a procedure of type auth, sign in. Select the button and connect it to the procedure you just created. And that's it. Preview your form and test it. Check the info used is saved in the users table in the database module. You can also warn your users when they are providing an invalid email or password while registering or signing in. To do this, create a text to show an error message. This element should be eye-catching. Then assign its show if field expression to any of the errors you'd like to warn your users about. You can choose from a default error message or a specific one from the options given. Then copy and paste that same expression into the text value. Now preview it and test it. We chose the default error message, which will work for any type of error, like an invalid password, or whenever the user is not found.